Hey guys, I'm Gloria Salinas with Neighbors Go. We're here at the Addison Improv with one of the funniest guys on tour right now, Carlos Mencia. Hi Carlos, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Great. So tell us a little bit about your Carlos Live tour and what have you been up to lately?
You know what? I'm preparing for a special that I'm going to be shooting in July for Comedy Central, and this is just all the prep work that goes into it. So it's kind of like the training for a boxer. That's what I'm doing. I'm training. I have about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours of material that I have to turn into 1 hour. So it's actually a very technical process.
Okay. And so you've been on Comedy Central before and you've done stand-up. What is your favorite?
Stand-up. There's nothing like it. I'll give you an example of why. A couple of weeks ago, I was in Fort Lauderdale, and in between shows, they said Osama bin Laden got killed. And my opener was on stage, and I was waiting for the president to speak. And so I told him to stretch. I watched the president's speech, and then I went on stage and actually talked about all the stuff that I just saw. There's no other artistic venue where you can do that other than stand-up.
Well, there's another fashion trend that's making a statement in the Latino culture, and especially here in the Dallas nightclubs. We did a video on it at
Is that it?
neighborsgo. It's the pointy boots, and we want to know, what do you think about those?
Oh my God, I can't even tell you how embarrassing that is. I mean, I understand a pointy boot, and I understand the Italian shoes that, they come out a little, but what she's talking about is like the boot and it comes up, and then comes up to like 3 feet, and I mean, Aladdin would look at that and go, "What is wrong with you? This is crazy." I mean, but no, they might as well just put a real snake and just have the snake, and then just tap the snake so it does a cobra thing.
We'll move on to a little more serious topic. You're a politically charged comedian. You talked about coming out before stage and looking at the Osama bin Laden coverage. Who are your biggest critics when it comes to politically charged and some of your racist jokes?
You know what it is? Like I guess it's perspective. Somebody came up to me the other day and she was like, I think it's disgusting that you do racial jokes. And it's more disgusting that people laugh. And I said, we view these things differently. I think it's beautiful when I do jokes about ethnicity or race. And I think it's even better when they laugh, because laughter is an affirmation that people understand what you're saying. And if I do a joke, whether it's about black or Asian or Latino or whatever it is, and people laugh, well, that's because they know what I'm talking about. And I think that that's awesome, that it says that in America we know each other so well because we're such a diverse culture that we actually can laugh at these jokes. And I said to this lady, you do realize that if I went to Sweden and tried to do a joke about how Mexicans cut grass in Ballet Park, over there they'd be like, flirty-curdy, never hearty. They wouldn't know what I'm talking about because they don't have that kind of diversity. So I think that people are way too politically correct, because the one signature of all friendships are that you can make fun of each other. What bothers me is that I can do all the Mexican, Latino jokes and nobody has a problem with it. As soon as I venture outside my own race, my own ethnicity, that's when people get mad. Oh, you shouldn't do a black joke. Oh, but when I was doing wetback jokes, that was hysterical. They go, oh my God, that is so funny about the illegal alien. Oh my God, that is so funny. And then I'm like, trailer trash. How dare you? It's like, no. If I'm gonna make fun of one, I'm gonna make fun of all. That's how it works. That's how we go. If you don't like it, I am only one of thousands of comedians. Please go see Carrot Top. He's not going to offend you.
We have a few questions from our Facebook fans, and
Sweet.
They posted on the page.
Nice.
They want to know. We have Edna Lena Ibarra from Dallas, Texas. She wants to know, Cheech or Chong, and why?
Cheech is a really good friend of mine. We hang out, we play golf together, amongst other things. And Cheech was the one that got me into a sleeping aid. So, yeah, I got to go with him, hands down. He's a friend, and a dear friend, and a really good human being. One of the nicest people I've ever met, and has the largest collection of Chicano art of anybody in the world. And it's an amazing collection, and he's an amazing guy.
Okay, and then we have Elizabeth Zamora of Dallas. She asks, do you think President Obama is taking Latinos and the immigration issue seriously?
Nobody is, but nobody can take it seriously, because the truth is that they're here because we're employing them, and we're employing them because nobody else wants to do whatever they do for whatever the amount of money that they make. So everybody wants to kind of position themselves into this corner of like, well, if we do this and we do that, and they want to look good. But the truth is that if we didn't need the immigrant force to be working here, they wouldn't be here. But there's always going to be somebody that does that job, whatever that job is. So let's just be real. If we got rid of the supposed 12 million, and I mean supposed because I don't know how many it is, but the supposed number is 12 million illegal immigrants. If we got rid of them today, by tomorrow we'd be calling other countries, we need some workers over here. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done that we don't want to do. I mean, look, if I want to be a busboy, I'm sure that I would get the job over a bunch of people that can't even speak English. I don't want to be a busboy. And I don't think a lot of other people want to be busboys either. I don't think that that's what they're talking about. I don't think those people are, they took my job. Really? You want to cut my grass? Well, no. Well, they didn't take your job, did he? I mean, you know, we've become a society lately, especially in America, of complainers, of whiners, of, oh my God. And I'm an immigrant. I'm a worker. I don't understand that. My dad got his thumb cut off in an industrial accident, and he went to work the next day. That's the kind of father I have. So I was never able to complain about anything. I remember I came home, I was 16 years old, and I go, man, Dad, oh, AP calculus is hard. And my dad just went like this, nah. I'm like, bro, this is like, what? I can't even hold that pencil. Look, I'm a crooked. I'm like, all right, dude, I don't want to talk about it. It's fine. So I come from that mentality. I don't come from the mentality of complain until things happen. I come from the mentality of work hard and you'll be lucky. Right. And people say that all the time. Man, you're lucky. Okay, but I'm sure that it has something to do with the fact that I did a show last night and I haven't slept and I drove all the way here so that I could do this, so that we could be sold out, so that people know where I'm at. There's a lot of work involved in luck, ironically.
Right. Well, on the topic of politics, a few of your fans do want to know, do you vote and which party?
I do not vote. And the reason I don't vote is because my commitment to comedy is so real and authentic that I feel like if I would have voted for Obama, I wouldn't want to do jokes about Obama because I would want to defend whatever he does. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go the Bill Maher way, and I don't want to go the way of comedians who have actually chosen one side or the other. So I kind of stay neutral because I want to make fun of anything and everything. I've made fun of every single president that I've had the opportunity to make fun of. So before it was Bush Sr., then it was Clinton, then it was Bush, and now this guy. So I don't want to feel affiliated because I want to be neutral. It
was nice meeting you. Thank you
Pleasure
so
is
much
mine.
for doing this.
You're welcome.
Carlos Mencia is on tour. You can find him at a city near you. He'll be here in the DFW Metroplex tonight at the Arlington Improv, and you can catch him Friday and Saturday night here at the Addison Improv. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Gloria Salinas with Neighbors Go.